Talking to Ms. Greenlee, Mr. Britton, and Mr. Hodge. And of course, let me again welcome the three of you back to this second segment. Ms. Greenlee, let's have you, Ms. Greenlee, since you've been dealing with this whole issue of youth violence for such a long time, let's have you to explain these two young men to us this day.
Well, it's simply, when I found myself going to 6 to 7 funerals a month with my young kids, and they were 16, 20, some of them was 11 and 12, and I got home and I thought about it, how could I be going to all of these funerals in 1 month with my babies, my black African-American babies, and no one is being sincere about something's wrong with this picture. So instead of me keep worrying about somebody else and everybody else, then let me just worry about what can I do. So it was my duty to get out there in the community and start asking questions and start gaining trust with them. Along with my brother Lonnie Greenlee, we hit the streets and the pavement, and we hit it hard. And so this is how we gain the trust of each and every one of the individuals that surround me. I had to come to each one of these young men over and over and over to see my presence and my face and say the same thing to them every day. I'm here to help you, not to hurt you. I'm here to talk with you, not talk at you. But you give me some feedback on what I really can do to help you in this community. And so as I've done that, they've gained my trust and I've gained theirs. And now they're teaching me and they're helping lead me through the rest of the community in areas I couldn't go without them.
Very good. And of course, Rodney, what about your situation? What are you trying to do now?
Well, our main focus, again, is to bring unity in our community. And right now, we're working on what we call Respect the Set, CD. And what we want to do is continue to bring the gang members together on one CD. We have an local artist here in the city, Young Paper, who's taking this project on with us, along with trying to get Lil Wayne and Snoop Dogg also on this CD. And our main focus is to respect each other and to get all the different gangs, Crip, Blood, Gangsta Disciple on one CD, that we'll be able to let people know that we can get the three different colors together into one atmosphere together. And a second thing that we're trying to do is we really want to teach our future our pledge that we got. And the pledge is, I pledge not to kill, I pledge not to steal, I pledge not to rob, I pledge to protect and serve my community. And we want to get that pledge out to our community, to our kids, teach it to our future, so as they're growing up, they'll be able to keep that pledge in their mind and change the thoughts that they have. So once we put a positive thoughts in our young people's mind, and I believe the violence will begin to end.
Mr. Hart, do you think that that can reach persons that you know who are currently involved in gangs, and if so, why, how do you think it can reach?
Well, you know, I say the impossible can be done. So, you know, my main purpose for doing all, it's not for myself. It's for my 2 children. I have so many siblings growing up around me, younger brothers and sisters, younger people in the community, plus my homeboys. So my main purpose to be here is to show them that we can do this. We can do something positive and make money. We ain't got to keep falling back into this trap we keep falling back into. Getting out of jail, can't get a job, so we go back to the drugs, robbing and stealing. You know, so I'm basically taking a step to try to change things around so everybody can see that it is something positive for everybody to do. You ain't got to be in this same hood all your life. You ain't got to, you can move on. Your dreams can go on forever. Dreams can be accomplished. So,
well, do you believe that there are a large number of folks who might be affiliated with gangs such as yours that can go along with that, can buy into that?
I'm pretty sure once they see me doing it and they see a product, you know, they always say if somebody see the product, they give them a better outlook on it. So I'm the product.
They know you as a member of a gang,
right.
And you've got some attitudes in reference to you.
So if they see me doing something positive, they're like, man, he ain't out here robbing, killing nobody, selling no drugs, poisoning our community. That's good.
That is a good, that's
to
sign.
The older people. But to the people that are gang members like me, he got a job, he doing something, making positive money, he ain't got to look over his shoulders. So basically what I'm doing is trying to make the impossible possible.
Have we not said that in many instances during the conversations that we've had, Ms. Greenlee, that if these young persons had some gainful employment, and that they would probably be willing to sort of change in a real sense and change from guns to murder and et cetera, et cetera. What they need is somebody to have some kind of faith in them and have the opportunities. Is that what? Speak to that.
Yes. You just heard it from the horse's mouth. They do not have opportunities out here, and this is what all along Galaxy Star has been trying to put out here on surface. As of February the 2nd, we moved into the Oasis new building, the Youth Opportunity Center on 17th and Charlotte. That would allow a lot of my youth to come in and get an opportunity of training and skills. We are only asking if the community do not open jobs, open their businesses and their buildings back up to my kids to help them get back in the system. What do you expect? You catch one felon at 12 years old, you 20 years old, that felon still hanging over your head, and you won't let me in. I got to feed my baby. I got to get my grandmother medicine. I got to help my mom that is on drugs trying to get off, take care of my siblings. But you won't let me back in, so I can't do nothing but survive out here. And my only survival is to pick up, kill up, and get what I can. So I ask over and over and over, it's up to us community to open our hearts and our doors up and to manifest some businesses out here. They are ready to get back into society. They are trying, they are showing. But if we keep pointing our fingers at those, look at the pants, look at the braids, look at the grills in their mouth. What are you worrying about all that for? When you put some productive stuff in front of their face, they're going to change all that anyway. These young men has really been gentlemen for the last 2 weeks that they've been hanging out with me.
And I think we noticed that, Mr. Britton, that the tape that you're dealing with, that is the CD that you're talking about, this can play a very, very important part in terms of bringing all of them together. How have they reacted to this up to this point, members?
Well, thus far, I mean, the few gang members that we have outreach to, that we've talked to, they have been very receptive to our idea. They are willing to come on and do what they need to do and to support the CD. So I think it's going very well at this point. And we are still searching and trying to get as many as we can to support this CD.
And then finally, Mr. Hodge, over this last minute that we have here, do you think that persons that you might know who might be members of your gang and et cetera, you think that these individuals would change their attitudes if they had a gainfully employed place to go to work and had an opportunity to get training and education? You think that that would have an impact upon them?
Most definitely, because the main reason they out there, we out here, is because we don't have some of the opportunities other people got. You know, we got drugs, drugs, guns, and all that, time and money. You know, so we can't get the job, we can't get hired. We got kids, we got mouths to feed. So we out here just surviving the best way we know how, really. But if it's some show that you can make money in a positive way.
Okay, very good. And of course, we'll take this second commercial break and we'll be back with our audience. Part of this very, very we're talking to Miss